Hello, hello. Hey, hi. Welcome back to Just Talking with Sam. How was your weekend? I had a very long weekend. And it feels like I'm gonna have a very long week and another very long weekend. Or maybe I'm just gonna have the longest end of the year possible, I guess. Oh, you guys. What a weekend it's been. So, I hope your weekend went well. I hope it was well and short, sweet and short. I'm in a different environment today. I am in a classroom in my school recording my podcast. It's about 12:16 p.m. on October 24th. This is gonna come out October 25th, possibly like 9 or 10 a.m. Depends what I'm like doing tomorrow. But hi, welcome back to Just Talking with Sam. How are you? I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself right now. I'm just telling you it's been a long weekend, so I'm just trying to think. So let me tell you a little bit about my weekend. So Thursday I went to work, I believe. So I'm not in my room, so I can't see the calendar that I have in my room that I'd like to see what I did. So let me just pull up my Google Calendar, because that's the second best thing that I do. Thursday I went to work. So I worked an event for Thursday. And so there's something that I want to talk about later that ties into the event. And then Thursday I also had a facial. It was amazing. So my job is kind of like a small company, but not really a small company. We're really growing. And so there's only 4 locations here in Chicago, so I'm trying out each location, and so far I have 3 out of the 4 locations I've tried. 2 of them are not in the same not in the same owner than the one I work at, which is cool. So I'm like just kind of seeing like how everyone does it, how everyone goes about it, and it's cool. So Thursday I went to do work and I had a facial, and then Friday I worked half a day. Oh my god, you guys, I'm gonna tell you a story of what happened Friday. Friday was so long. So I wanted to take the day off, but the person who was supposed to cover me got COVID. So I found a way to work only half a day, and I worked the morning part. Because technically from that job, like once you go in, you're the only person, because I'm a desk receptionist on Fridays, so once you go in, you're only like a desk receptionist for the whole day. You don't like switch out halfway through the day. There's no shifts, it's like the full thing. But I found a way to only take like one part of the day, but thank God, like I deeply appreciate the other person who covered my other half, because I'm gonna tell you why. So for my job, in order for you to get in, well, for at my location, you have to be buzzed in. And for some reason, earlier in the day, I was thinking about how my manager told me I don't have to let everybody in. Like if they look crazy, if they look like they're gonna cause troubles, I don't have to let them in. And that morning I was like overthinking. I wouldn't say overthinking, but I was thinking, right? And in my head I was just like, I wouldn't know what I would do in that situation, you know? Like I'm a nice person and I hate like being mean. So like what would I do? How would I turn down a person, you know? So wow. I was just God. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so in my head I'm like, I don't know what I would do in that instant of like I have to deny somebody coming in, because a lot of people do like just want to come in just to see like what we do, what we sell, and so on and so forth. And so our break is like from 2:30 to 3, and so it's like 2:50, and we have appointments at 3, and it says on like your confirmation email to like come in earlier to fill out your intake form that you need to do before you get your service. And so a lot of people do come in like earlier than 3 to fill out the form, which is understandable. So one, I seen this girl come at the door like 2:50. So one, it was just a reflex to just buzz her in, and two, she looked perfectly fine. So I buzzed her in and I said my usual, "Hey, do you have an appointment with us today?" She completely ignored me. So she started looking at our products. I said, "Hey, how can I help you today?" Completely ignored me. And mind you, she has a bowl of rice. This is a very important detail. She has a bowl of rice. And she completely ignores me. So we have a couple of merch stuff that we sell in store. And she's seen it and she got upset. She didn't say anything, but you could tell she got upset. So I said, "Hey, can I help you?" I said this again because at this point she's kind of close to my desk. So at this point, like, my stomach is dropped. I have butterflies. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And I was the only one in front because my coworkers were in the back eating because they're on lunch. So she looked like towards the back and she got mad again. Like I said, she didn't say anything, but you could tell she gets mad. So I was just like, okay. She starts walking to the door, and as she's walking to the door, she starts to drop rice, because remember, she had the bowl of rice in her hand. She starts to drop rice, which I didn't notice until I got up, but I knew she dropped rice because when she got to the door, she gets a spoonful, drops it on the floor on purpose, and says, "Oops," and then just walks out the door. So mind you, she didn't talk at all. She didn't say no words except for "oops" when she dropped the rice and left. So that was fun. It wasn't fun. Anyways, I went into the back where my coworkers was, and I told them like what just happened, and they were shocked because they didn't hear me talking, which I was talking kind of pretty loud and clear. Also, just to notify them to come up front to help me. But I also didn't want to text them because I didn't want this lady to think that we're like bombarding her and she gets crazy with us. It was pretty scary. My heart was racing. And then when I saw the person who was covering the other half of my shift come in, I was like, "You are God sent. You are a lifesaver. Let me leave right now." It was like an hour before I had to leave, but I was like, dude, I'm so tired. It's been a long day. And we have a new system, so like the system glitches a lot, and I just like had an issue with the system with customers before break, so it just wasn't a break at all. And I was just pretty tired at that point. So Friday I worked, and then I went to a mall to shop for like a couple of shirts, because I feel like I'm just wearing everything like repeatedly. So I got 3 new shirts. They're sweaters. And then I got a hat and a pair of gloves for the winter that's coming. I'm wearing the hat right now because like my hair is greasy, and I just got like new dry shampoo, and I'm still trying to figure out how it works. But thank God, like this hat's a lifesaver. I wish I knew about it sooner. Anyways, and then after that I slept over at my grandma's house because Saturday was my sister's housewarming party. As you guys know, I did the decorations, and I, like, when I was buying the decorations, I was just buying them. I was just like, I'll figure it out when I start decorating. Like, I don't know what's gonna go where. But my cousin helped me out, and it turned out really nice. I only have like a picture, like one little part of the picture of the decorations. It's really nice. I really liked it. Everyone really loved the decorations. My sister loved the decoration, and so did her boyfriend. So that's all that really matters, honestly. So we started decorating at like 11 in the morning. Really didn't finish it till like 2 or 3 o'clock. Crazy, I know. So the decorations were really nice. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I bought a fog machine for it. I don't think I did because I wanted to keep it a surprise. But I bought a fog machine for the decorations, and I wasn't able to put it up because it's like it's the asthmatic people and people who are super sensitive to allergies can't be around fog. Also, dogs can't be around it. And so we have a lot of asthmatics and a lot of allergy sensitive people in our family. And then we had about like 4 dogs there. But also like there was a bunch of kids there, and so I don't want to like leave the machine unattended and there's like the kids like burn themselves or something, you know? So I didn't put the fog machine on, sadly. I just breaks my heart, honestly, but we're planning to use it for like Halloween, so it still came in use. And then I slept over at my boyfriend's house that day. Oh, but we also, me and my boyfriend and a group of our friends, we went to go watch Black Adam in 4D. 4D was crazy. There was not one moment where you like sat still, like threw you all over the place, but the movie was good. I really liked it. For being a Marvel fan instead of a DC fan, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed the movie. I think 4D also just like, I feel like 4D just helps any other movie just to make it come to life. So it was really good. It was really nice. And then I slept over at my boyfriend's house that night. And then Sunday, my boyfriend he went to take me to Little Caesars to get lunch for my family. So we then went back to my grandma's house, brought lunch, and then just kind of packed up my sister's gifts. My sister's and my sister's boyfriend's gifts, and then we took it to the house. Me and my mom spent the day at my sister's house kind of unpacking the gifts, putting stuff in dishwashers, because my sister's sick right now, so she like wasn't able to do it by herself, so we were just there to help her. So we helped her as much as we could. My mom made chicken soup. It was really delicious. I love Mom's chicken soup. It's the best. And then we got home, and I just put my stuff away, kind of get ready for the week, get ready for school today. And then I made my first hot chocolate of the season, and I'm so excited. And I also made a TikTok about it, and so far it has 35 likes, okay? But like, I posted it at like 11:30 or so, and I'm not just always sure that like at night is not really a good time to post it because not everyone is up to like it. But I had 14 likes within like 20 minutes, which was a big shocker to me. So my TikTok and my Pinterest is actually like just it's just like it's growing, and I'm super excited about it. Because on my Pinterest I got like 10,000 views and get like 2,000 views on my profile a month. So I'm really excited. Things are just kind of working out, I would say. My social media is growing, my podcast is growing, and then there was this big thing I really want to talk to you guys about, because I know I have an episode talking about my dream career. So I believe I told you guys in that episode that like I don't have a sure like exact thing of what I want to do, but I may have an idea. So backstory, me and my mom would listen to 103.5 Kiss FM every single morning, and it started back in like high school. So then it was the Fred and Angie show, and we just loved we loved listening to it. So we would listen to it, and back in October of 2019, in my junior year of high school, I had emailed one of the radio hosts, and a couple days later he had replied. I just asked him like kind of just get the gist of like what he'd do to get to where he's at now, which is being a radio host. And he just kind of explained it to me and just left it as that, because I also was just kind of confused. I didn't know what to go into. It's my junior year of high school. I'm applying to colleges, trying to figure out my life after high school. So I just kind of was like emailing people, just kind of get the gist of like maybe see what I can do. And so he replied, I got information, and so then fast forward to 2022, where we in now. I'm in a communication class, and we have like these email assignments where you just kind of draft up an email. And last week assignment was to draft up an email about like to a company that you might want to work for. And so I searched up like podcast stuff on LinkedIn, and I found iHeartRadio. Now, if you don't know, iHeartRadio is with, or 103.5 Kiss FM is in iHeartRadio. Like, that's their big, that's a big umbrella, and 103.5 Kiss FM is like a thing under that big iHeartRadio umbrella. So, one is like, whoa, what a coincidence, you know? And then I was just like, well, you know what? Let me like actually go a step further from my assignment, because you don't have to email like the people exactly, but just kind of draft it up just to like work on a professional email skills. So I was like, well, let me just take it a step further and email this radio host again. And I go and check the email, and it was in October of 2019, and I'm in October of 2022 planning to email like the whole company. And I just felt like that was a full circle moment for me, and it just felt good. It felt like a missing puzzle piece again, like it was needed, and I wasn't shocked. So then cool, I emailed the radio host again. I haven't gotten a reply yet. I will keep you guys up to date for that. But and I had like subject the email as 3 years later, because it's pretty cool. So I then the next day I worked the event, which was Thursday. I told you guys I was going to talk to you about this earlier in the podcast, or earlier in this episode. So that day I worked an event for my job, and at the event 107.5 WGCI was there. Now, if you also don't know, 107.5 WGCI is also a small little thing under the big umbrella of iHeartRadio. So it's like, if y'all don't feel like that's a coincidence, cool. But I feel like that was like fate and a coincidence. And it was like another full circle thing. Like, this isn't, like, this is fate. Like maybe iHeartRadio is the company I should go into for my career. Maybe being a radio host is my thing, right? Or is that just me like imagining things? Okay, hello. I stopped recording for a bit because my professor then came into the class, and then class just started, and it's approximately 3:53 p.m. October 24th. Once again, I'm still recording at school. So yeah, I think my career kind of will just go down the path of a radio host, or just kind of extending my podcast somewhere else. I think I am looking for a new platform to connect. Not a platform, I'm planning for it to stay on Spotify, but on my end, just using a different app. I will have to look for that. But today I am staying at school for an extra hour just to get some work done. So it turns out next week, I believe, is midterms for me. My school's different, so everyone's already had like their midterms and stuff, but my midterms is next week, and I don't think I'm nervous for it. I'm pretty good. I'm excited. I remember I did promise you guys that I told you guys I did an assignment, and I promised you guys if I were to get a good grade on it that I would read it to you guys. So like I said, it's a little short story of how I met my boyfriend. So the assignment was a mock magazine article. So I like to be creative. I can't be like focused on that Word document. It's so hard to do it. I just feel like when I like see a blank Word document, my mind then goes blank, and nothing comes to mind, and I don't know how to write all of a sudden. So this is for comm class, and what's cool about it is that the teacher is very flexible. It's like one of my favorite classes. He's incredible. He's very flexible. He's very understanding, and it's amazing. So for our assignment, we could use Canva and use like any mock magazine template that they have on Canva, which is what I did just to give my paper a little pop, little color, and it honestly helped me. My mind didn't go blank. I mean, there's times where I was trying to use like very descriptive adjectives, not trying to be basic and stuff, which was like, it worked because I got 100% on it, y'all. I got an A, 100%. Like on my first try, I didn't have to resubmit, I didn't have to edit, got an A. And I just did like a little check-in with my professor, and he told me like, I'm on a roll. I'm advocating for myself. I'm like keeping a communication. I'm doing amazing. I'm on a roll. He said all of my work that I'm turning in is like very creative, very, very amazing. It's not dull. It's not that I'm just doing the work just to do the work, but I'm also like putting heart into it. So I'm gonna post the little mock magazine article on Pinterest, but if you guys want to hear it, I know I told you guys that I'll read it to you, but I kind of want to see if you guys want me to read it to you. Do you guys want to know how I met my boyfriend? Do you guys not want to know? I'll probably put a poll on my Instagram podcast story to see if you guys want to hear the story on how I met my boyfriend. My comm professor graded it, and he said he loved it. It's 100%. I think this is like one of the first times I actually got 100% on a paper. Like, I've gotten A's on papers, but I don't think I've ever gotten 100% where I had to edit it, you know. So he loves it, and if it's approved by him, I think we're good. So if you guys want to hear the story on how I met my boyfriend, let me know, and I'll be able to tell you guys, or I'll read it to you guys, but just know I don't I stutter. I'm sorry, I stutter. Anyways, so I think, well, I would say I'm very proud of myself to like getting through school work. That's what I wanted to tell you guys too. Last week, the way I planned it, it did not go as planned, which is to be expected because nothing can ever go as planned. Because if something goes as planned, then it's like perfect. But last week I told you guys I planned to go to the gym at least 2 times for that week. That did not happen. So Wednesday, I told you guys I like stood home from school and everything. I didn't go to the gym Friday. Had to work. I wasn't planning on working, but I had to work, so I didn't go to the gym Friday. Which is fine. And then let's say something else. But anyways, back to what I was saying to you guys. I'm very proud from like doing 2 jobs, school and my podcast, and starting to go to the gym. Like, I feel like that's huge. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can be tired. Sometimes I'm super tired, but it's all gonna work out in the end. It's all gonna pay off in the end. You know, working 2 jobs with saving, working on credit, living life, you know, rewarding myself, getting myself stuff. And then school is furthering my education, working towards my career. It's helping me figure out what I want as a career. And then my podcast is something that I like, and not only that I like, but it also helps me out. Like, helps me de-stress, it helps me relax, and it helps me takes weight off my shoulders. I mean, granted, I don't tell you guys every single little aspect of my life. And granted, there's times where I don't tell you about not the good times. But for the most part, this is like a diary of mine. I mean, granted, like I said, I don't tell you guys every little aspect, and you don't know every aspect of my life, and you like don't know every single personal detail about me unless you know me personally, unless you're like family or like a very close friend of mine. This is like maybe we could say like Diary of the Wimpy Kid, or what was that other diary book? It was like for girls. It's kind of like Diary of the Wimpy Kid, but it wasn't called Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and it was a comic book. It wasn't like a comic book, but it was kind of like a comic book. I forgot what it's called, but it's something about diaries. So what if I changed my podcast name to like Sammy's Diaries? Or do you guys like Just Talking with Sam? No, I think I'm gonna keep it Just Talking with Sam. That's just like a little idea that pops up into my head though. That seemed pretty cool. But my boyfriend had listened to my last episode and he's just amazed. Amazed about the whole podcast. Amazed on like what I'm doing with social media. Like, this man is just so proud of me, and he's just so amazed at what I'm doing, and it's incredible. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back to doing some work, schoolwork, planning out my week, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for work this week. And let me just tell you guys a little bit about my upcoming week. I did want to go to the gym today, but I think I'm just do homework and then leave for home. And then tomorrow being Tuesday, I think I'm gonna stay home to do work. So that would be like a mixture of work and schoolwork, but also like eating and maybe cleaning. Did I tell you guys I had my first hot chocolate of the season? I think I did. I can't remember. And then Wednesday is classes. I'll probably do my episode there again. And then Thursday would be another episode up. Oh, you guys, that's what I wanted to talk about. I hit 10 episodes. You guys, that's amazing. I hate to admit this about me, but I like to get into something and then not actually go through with it, not make a commitment about it. Like, that one time I tried to do my own business. I got into it, but then, didn't go through with it. It wasn't successful because I didn't, add a full commitment to it, and it sucked, But, I got a Cricut machine, and I thought I was going to be at it every day, or especially every day in the summer because I didn't have classes, and I had more time on my hands, but, that did not work out. So I've noticed about myself, it's a bad trait, but I noticed about myself that I like to have ideas in my head and I act upon it for 2 seconds and then I don't commit to it. But that's not the case with this podcast, and I'm very, very, very happy and excited that that's not the case with this podcast. You guys, I had 10 episodes. This is my 11th episode, and wow. I was so mad at myself when I realized it was 10 episodes when I was uploading it, because that episode, I'm telling you guys, was not the best of me. Life was kicking my butt. It's still kicking my butt, but I try to make it better this time, because I promise you guys it would have been better this time. So, I'm hoping for people's first time was listening to last episode, I hope you guys listen to this one and see how it can be better. But yeah, we hit 10 episodes, and I'm very happy, and I'm very excited, and I love every single person who's listening to my podcast and who's supporting me. So happy 11th episode. I hope you enjoy. This is not goodbye because I don't have my affirmation cards with me, and I love doing affirmation cards. So what we're gonna do is we'll pick an emoji right now since I'm at school, and then when I get home later on, I'll do my affirmation card. of the episode, and then we'll be done. So, let's see. Today's emoji. Why don't we do today's emoji? Why don't we do, let's see. We could do, so you search up in your emoji bar bowling, and it should come up with the bowling ball and the pins. Let's put that emoji, the bowling emoji, because I really want to go bowling. I've been wanting to go bowling for a hot minute now. So if you're a family or you're a friend or somebody who knows me and likes to go out with me, can you please take me to go bowling, please? Let's just plan to go bowling. I really want to go bowling. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. See ya. Okay, hello. I'm back. It's approximately 10:44 at night of October 29th. Not 29th, I'm so ahead. I'm so sorry, guys. It's approximately 10:44 on October 24th. I don't know what just happened there. A little quick update about my day. Went to the store. Sorry, I was gonna yawn, but I stopped myself. Anyways, when I was like waiting for my mom to pick me up, I was like airdropping my podcast to like strangers. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Anyways, we went to the store to pick up dinner, came home, and started my math homework. And then my mom was cooking dinner. She cooked my favorite dinner, which is baked chicken breast, shells and cheese, and white rice. So I like it all together, and I love the juice of the chicken. Yummy. It's my favorite dinner. And then I keep wanting to yawn. Give me 1 second. Let me go yawn. So she cooked dinner, and we ate dinner, and while we ate dinner, I asked her, well, before we sat down to eat, I asked her, like, hey, are you watching TV? And her response was, oh my god, I forgot it was Monday. She already knows what that means. So basically what that means is WWE Monday Night Raw. You know I'm gonna watch it because of my man Seth Rollins. Duh. And it's like way past 7 already. So it starts at 7 and ends at like 10, and it's way past 7 at this point. But I turned it on just in time because then Seth Rollins came out. My mom's a hater on him, but I think she's secretly a fan. I love him. He's the best. I love his laugh. I love just everything about him. You guys, there's a new shirt from him from WWE shop. If anyone's like grateful or anything for me, I want to get me this shirt. I would say a large is good. JK. Now I'll probably get myself the shirt soon. Pero, oh, you guys, I feel like I'm manifesting a lot of stuff, like on accident. Like, I'll just say it out loud and it just comes just out of nowhere. It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but it feels like I'm manifesting. I feel like something else happened today. I have The Last Holiday playing right now. So that's fun. I love the movie. It's my favorite holiday movie. Just got a bunch of homework to do, a bunch of homework to finish. I want to work an hour for work today, just so I can get like the planning phase out of the way, and work one less hour for like Tuesday or Thursdays or something. I'm so tired, you guys. Did I say I'm getting a facial this Thursday? getting a facial this Thursday, and I'm very excited for it. I like that I'm getting like facials, like as a routine. I like that a lot. I think I might just get the membership at this point. Anyways, I feel like I'm just speaking gibberish at this point. Hold on, I have to yawn again. Honestly, I think I might just go to sleep right now, fall asleep to this movie, and then do homework while doing work tomorrow or something. I will get to the affirmation cards just in a second. Well, the episode's length are getting back up again because I had hit like 30 minutes from school doing the podcast, and then I came home because I needed to do the affirmation cards, and I just wanted to do a little like little update of my day and stuff. I swear there was another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so let me go do this tarot card shuffle for you guys, and then I'll come back with the affirmation card. You guys, really quickly, I forgot to mention, my mom, she was like, not you making a Christmas TikTok already? And I was like, not you watching my TikTok and liking it? And she goes, of course, you're my daughter, I'm always gonna like your stuff. And she goes, oh yeah, did you like purposely put my like Christmas oven mitt in the background? And I was like, no, I didn't even know it was there. Like, I completely forgot about it. I was just trying to make sure your house was looking clean, so you weren't gonna get mad that I posted your house dirty or something like that. She's like, you true. She's like, true, you know me so well. And then I told my boyfriend about the paper, because I told you guys I wrote it about like us meeting each other for the first time, and he's just like, frame it. I want you to frame it, and I want it. And you guys, butterflies went into my stomach. Butterflies, I tell you. Okay. That tarot shuffle was taking forever. But a card finally came out, and it's called Don't Take It Personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. Yeah, I would say on my end, like if I'm not talking to you and like you haven't done anything, don't take it personal. Honestly, I've just been super tired lately. School and work is just super overwhelming. A lot of stuff is just super overwhelming. So I mean, honestly, for my case, so yeah, I don't remember where I left off. So my case personally, if I'm like acting distant or something, just know you did nothing wrong. I'm just really tired and I want to keep to myself sometimes. Like I told y'all a couple times already, life is just beating my butt. So coming from me, don't ever take it personally. I really like that card a lot. Anyways, don't forget today's emoji is the bowling. So you'll just search up bowling on your like emoji search bar, and it'll come up with the bowling ball and the pins in the background. So it's kind of like the bowling balls hitting the pins. So that's today's emoji. Wow, it's only Monday. Wow, I'm thinking it's Thursday. I was about to say have a great weekend, y'all. Anyways, have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys Thursday. Thank you for listening to my episode. I deeply appreciate you, and I deeply appreciate every single person who listens to my podcast. Even if it's for a second, I deeply appreciate you more than you can ever know. So yeah, like the podcast, rate the podcast show, share it, because I post it everywhere. I post it on my podcast Instagram account. I post it on my Facebook personal account. So like, share, post, because you can't comment, I don't think, unless you comment on like my Instagram post. But yeah, don't forget to like or rate the show at least. And you guys, I don't know, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Okay, have a great Wednesday. rate the show, like my post, share the post. Have a good Wednesday. I'm sorry I repeated myself again. You are incredible. You are amazing. You are brilliant. You are the light in the room. I deeply appreciate you more than you'll ever know. If you know me personally and if you need an ear to hear your life, my door is always open. I'm a text and call away. I'm about to knock out. So yeah, thank you. I love you guys and see you on Thursday.